From the banks of the Nile to the grandeur of ancient Rome, the sun inspired legends of Ra and Helios battling the dark. Today, we merge age-old myths with cutting-edge science to explore the real secrets behind our brilliant sun. Welcome to The Space Mysteries by Global Insight Hub. Join me as we take an exciting journey from Mercury all the way to our lively sun. What used to be just a myth became real in 1976 when two spacecraft, Helios 1 and Helios 2, were launched by the US and Germany. At that time, they were the fastest machines ever built. Helios 2 moved at 70 kilometers per second, fast enough to travel from New York to Chicago in only 18 seconds. But why study the sun? The answer lies in solar winds. These are fast streams of charged particles from the sun that move at about 400 kilometers per second. They can hit anything in their path, including Earth. Luckily, Earth's magnetic field protects us by deflecting most of these particles. Still, very strong solar winds can cause problems. For example, in 1981, a powerful surge damaged a power grid in Canada. And in 1998, they disrupted a US satellite, stopping the operation of 45 million pagers. Learning about solar winds is important, just like checking the weather helps us prepare for storms. Today, many websites track space weather to monitor solar winds, which helps improve our communication and energy systems. The Helios missions in 1974 and 1976 gave us valuable information about solar winds, cosmic rays, and the sun's magnetic field. They answered many questions but also raised new ones, like how solar winds are created and why the sun's surface changes so much. To learn more, we had to get even closer to our star. That's where Eugene Parker comes in, a 91-year-old scientist whose ideas about fast solar winds changed how we see the sun. In his honor, the Parker Solar Probe was launched on August 12, 2018. It's the first mission named after a living person and moves so fast it can travel from New York to Chicago in just 7 seconds. The Parker Solar Probe has already sent back amazing images. One picture from December 2018 shows the sun in incredible detail, with Mercury appearing as a tiny, bright dot. The probe will get as close as 6.1 million kilometers to the sun, allowing it to study the corona, the sun's outer atmosphere, which is about 1.7 million degrees Celsius, much hotter than the surface at 5,666 degrees Celsius. How can a machine survive such extreme heat? The answer is its thermal protection system, TPS, a 4.5-inch thick shield made of special carbon material that reflects most of the sun's heat. Behind this shield, advanced cooling systems keep the instruments safe, so the probe can work in one of the harshest environments known. Over its 7-year mission, the Parker Solar Probe will orbit the sun 24 times, mapping it in great detail. Eventually, it will end its journey by diving into the sun. Think about the size of our star. A line of 100 Earths would barely match its diameter, and it holds more than 98% of the solar system's mass. Its powerful magnetic force keeps 8 planets, many asteroids, and over 170 moons in orbit. For more than 4 billion years, the sun has shone, powered by nuclear fusion in its core. In this process, hydrogen atoms combine to form helium, releasing energy as explained by Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc squared. This energy travels outward as tiny particles called photons, which take about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth. Every ray of sunlight is a photon created by ancient fusion that provides us with endless, clean energy. The idea of capturing solar energy from space isn't new. In 1941, scientist Isaac Asimov suggested using huge solar panels in space to collect sunlight and beam energy back to Earth, unaffected by day, night, or weather. Today, China is working on a similar project, planning a space-based solar power station 36,000 kilometers above Earth to produce clean electricity by 2040. As our planet warms and ice caps melt, switching to sustainable energy is more important than ever. The sun not only lights our days, but could also help save our planet. In the early days, both the sun and Earth were fiery. Scientists believe that meteorites, icy visitors from space, brought water to the cooling Earth, forming oceans and paving the way for life. Mars, our red neighbor, might also hold secrets about these early events and is a top choice for future human colonies. We'll explore the journey to Mars and the search for life in our next episode of The Space Mysteries. For Mars Inscient Lake Mystery, and to learn about the top 10 most dangerous animals on Earth, click here.